While the world enjoys the melodies of BTS, no one expected that one of its members, Jungkook, would be entangled in allegations of bullying during his military service. This news instantly became a hot topic among fans and the general public. What truly motivated the perpetrator to act this way? How has the world responded to this shocking revelation? And more importantly, what legal steps will be taken to uncover the truth? This controversy started with reports that Jungkook, currently serving his mandatory military duty, faced intimidation from one of his fellow servicemen. The facts surfaced following reports about the idol's mental health, sparking global concern. Interestingly, the perpetrator allegedly had a prior connection with Jungkook, leading to speculation that this was not just an ordinary case of bullying but potentially a personal vendetta or hidden conflict. Official reports stated that the intimidation included degrading verbal comments and even physical treatment. Some of Jungkook's fellow servicemen also reported experiencing similar incidents, making the case even more complex. This raises a question. Is there a systemic flaw in South Korea's military environment that allows such actions to occur? BTS fans, known as ARMY, responded with massive support on social media. Hashtags like #JusticeForJungkook and #ProtectJungkook trended globally, reflecting fans' boundless solidarity. However, skepticism also arose, with some questioning the authenticity of these reports. Some even speculated that this issue was intentionally raised to create controversy or tarnish the reputation of Jungkook and BTS. As a fan, we just want justice to be served. Jungkook shouldn't have to face this, especially in a military environment that should uphold discipline, said an ARMY member via Twitter. In his statement to the authorities, the perpetrator claimed that his actions were not intended as bullying but were misinterpreted jokes. This reasoning drew sharp criticism, with many dismissing it as a weak excuse. Moreover, the perpetrator also claimed to feel threatened by Jungkook's presence, citing the idol's popularity as a source of tension among his peers. This statement further fueled controversy, especially after several witnesses testified to the perpetrator's pattern of intimidating behavior toward more than one person. Experts argue that this case highlights the need for cultural reform in South Korea's military, which has often been criticized for its high-pressure environment. Big Hit Entertainment, the agency managing BTS, issued an official statement condemning all forms of bullying. They promised full legal support for Jungkook and urged fans not to be provoked by unverified speculations. We will cooperate with authorities to ensure that the truth is revealed and justice is served, Big Hit stated. Meanwhile, authorities reportedly expedited their investigation, assuring the public that the case would be handled transparently, given the significant attention it has garnered. Amid efforts to uncover the truth, conspiracy theories have begun to surface. Some suggest that the perpetrator might have been influenced by external parties aiming to tarnish Jungkook's image. Entertainment observers even speculate that this incident could be used as a distraction from other issues within South Korea's entertainment industry. This case has also left a profound psychological impact, not just on Jungkook, but also on his fans. Many worry about how this incident might affect his career moving forward, particularly considering BTS's vital role in global pop culture. What truly motivated the perpetrator to act this way toward Jungkook? Was this purely an individual act, or are there deeper motives at play? As time unfolds, authorities are expected to provide clear answers to these questions. One thing is certain. This case has sparked important discussions about military culture and mental health protection for individuals in high-pressure environments. Jungkook, as a globally renowned idol, has become a symbol of the fight against injustice. Now, all eyes are on the case's development, waiting for true justice to be served. ARMY, the public, and the world wait with the hope that the truth will emerge, not just for Jungkook, but also for those who might face similar situations in silence. Will justice prevail, or is this just another chapter in the long-running drama of South Korea's entertainment world? Time will tell a bitter reality or sensational fiction. The recent case involving BTS's Jungkook has captured worldwide attention. Amid cheers from millions of fans supporting their beloved idol, a big question looms. Is this all a bitter reality or just a fabricated story designed to create a sensation in the entertainment world? News of Jungkook allegedly experiencing bullying during his military service has triggered diverse reactions. Fans, shaken by the news, immediately showed their support. On the other hand, voices of skepticism emerged, questioning the authenticity of this story. Some even suggested that the case might be used by certain parties to tarnish the idol's image or simply draw media attention. As a reader, how do you view this issue? Do you believe that a global star like Jungkook could fall victim to bullying in an environment that should uphold discipline and cooperation? Or do you feel this is all a scenario crafted to attract public attention? One point of interest is the perpetrator's claim that their actions were not bullying but misunderstood jokes. This statement was met with sharp criticism from netizens, who deemed the excuse too shallow to justify the actions. However, we cannot ignore the possibility that a certain narrative may have been intentionally crafted to influence public opinion. Do you find the perpetrator's claims reasonable, or do you believe the actions were deliberately carried out to harm Jungkook? Furthermore, do you think the true motive behind this case might be more complex than it appears? There is no denying the media's significant role in shaping narratives and public opinion. News of this case has made headlines in various international outlets, each presenting different perspectives. Some media focus on the emotional aspect, portraying Jungkook as a victim fighting against pressure, while others are more skeptical, questioning the validity of the available evidence. As consumers of news, how do you filter information amidst such a flood of reports? Do you feel that the media often prioritizes facts or instead chases sensationalism? Could it be that the news about Jungkook is merely a media tactic to increase clicks and readership? In this case, we face a dilemma. Should we believe the presented narrative, or should we remain skeptical and question everything? When a prominent figure like Jungkook becomes entangled in a serious issue like bullying, it is natural for many to become emotional. However, it is also essential to critically evaluate the information. Do you think this news reflects reality? Or is it part of a marketing strategy or a sensational ploy to create controversy? Could certain parties be exploiting Jungkook's fame for personal gain or other agendas? As readers, you play a crucial role in determining whether a story is credible. Do you believe this case needs further investigation, or do you think it's merely a drama created to grab attention? Ultimately, this case is not just about Jungkook or BTS. It's also about how we as a society respond to issues involving public figures. Do we trust the news too quickly? Or are we too skeptical to the point of ignoring the possibility of truth? We invite you to share your thoughts. Do you believe Jungkook was truly a victim of bullying? Or do you think this news is simply a sensational story designed to create drama? How do you think the authorities should handle this case? And more importantly, what lessons can we learn from this situation? Until the truth is revealed, all we can do is speculate about what really happened. But one thing is certain. This case has sparked critical discussions about justice, mental protection, and integrity in the entertainment world. Will this case become a lesson for South Korea's military and entertainment industries, or will it simply fade into one of many forgotten stories over time? Now it's your turn to decide. Fact or fiction? Trust or doubt? And most importantly, how can we ensure that we only trust information that is truly accountable?